mighty warrior! The battle's about to start! Good luck!
Fusion! Ha! Unless you want to get hurt, you should leave.
You'll be sorry if you go easy on me just because I'm a girl.
Are you ready? Fight it out!
2 sailors, 1, and formed 50 grotesque savages they are. Some feeble mortal, outplayed. What nonsense is this? Why am I burdened to observe the quarrels of such lonely creatures? Are you incapable of accomplishing anything without the help of the gods? Avoiding such a predictable technique is hardly worthy of any praise. Such a difference is inconsequential. Mortals are an equal representation of the fatal word of the gods.
I'm gonna like you!
You think this will do it? I think this infinitesimal. You may have defeated one of your opponents, but not escaped my godly judgment. Mortals use violence to oppress those weak. The savage was hardly expected. You're too cursed. Don't tell me that this is how you make your superiority known. Fair to say I am unmuted. As soon as victory is within their grasp, now follows more. Quick to resort to their weakness. None of this is surprising. It's only natural that any play between mortals should exhaust themselves. Still get that? Quite. And so, one fall. It appears we have been relieved of one unfit for this world. This is easy. Such a difference is inconsequential. Mortals are an equal representation of the faith of God. In displaying such recklessness, you fake yourself up, for you are in the presence of a god. There could be no other outcome than this for those that defy the gods.
You stand in my way, I'll make you suffer. This right here is your turn.
You'll soon learn a lesson. Petty tricks against a god are futile. Their inventory of power appears to be a past. How resourceful. Don't ever God. Haven't finally come to terms with your own friends. Gods such as us haven't reached you. I can think of no more fitting end than to see a god tower above all others.
Indeed, by becoming one with Goku, I have taken the sins of humanity and the failure of the gods into myself.
Another heathen attempts to imitate the gods. Your aiding me in battle will not absolve you.
Get ready!
2 sailors, 1, and in the form of 50 grotesque savages they are. Some feeble mortal, outpathetic. Listen, sullied by the vile acts of mortals. Nay, all the universe has been defiled, and I cannot. Such is emblematic. And so, one fall. Yes, that's it. Make each other suffer. Yes, go on. Kill. Such despicable behavior is proof there's still evil in this world to be eliminated.
There we go!
What bombs and pests they are.
I'm going full tilt!
You think this will do it? I think not.
No escape!
The one on the receiving end must be suffering greatly. Let me too cursed.
Can you beat this? Yes!
sneak attack. Quite a spectacle of power.
No more games.
If this is the best you can possibly muster, there's truly no hope for you. And so, one fall. It appears we have been relieved of one unfit for this world. This is easy. And so, one fall. You say I'm unmoved by the removal of a speck of dust, isn't it? You see me? Have you finally come to terms with your own failure?
I will show you the power of divine light.
Don't tell me that this is how you make your superiority known. Fair to say there's still evil in this world to be eliminated. Be wise in his ice cream. This is the natural result. The gods have moved to power. Future generations from now shall bask in its splendor. Have you finally come to terms with your own failure?
I will show you the power of divine light.
The true form of terror. Face the wrath of a god. A wrath that will purify this world.
Say goodbye.
I will not stand for such blasphemy. I will show you no mercy.
Blades of judgment.
I will not stand for such blasphemy. I will show you no mercy. To resist your fate is an affront and nothing short. Who do you think you have become a god just by fusing and fighting along?
Here comes a mighty warrior! Get ready for a Dragon Ball Rumble! Ready?
This fight between an insignificant Cretan and any creation born from the twisted mind of a mortal is doomed to be inferior.
Let's go!
Inconsequential. I am above watching squabble as insignificant as this. Such tribute is emblematic of your arrogance. How ugly! That's
Bored. I'm getting bored.
you call yourself strong. The inability to avoid an attack like that makes you unfit for the description.
Let's go!
Your mortals only know brutish ways to dominate others. What a feeble tactic to employ. Such brash impudence is beyond. That wasted a considerable amount of my precious time.
I'll be the one to kill you.
You exalt your strength to such a degree, yet require the assistance of others. How laughable!
But that word,
You two first.
I'm going full tilt.
You think this will do it? I think not. That was rather shocking for such an ordinary attack.
where you think?
Avoiding such a predictable technique is hardly worthy of any praise. What balls pests these degenerates of the destruction know not a single boundary. Are you incapable of accomplishing anything without the help of the gods? You mortals only know brutish ways to dominate others. You two first. Avoiding such a you may have defeated one of your opponents, but have not escaped my godly judgment. You two first. Dare you, you vile, insignificant world! Be wise in the silence. Accept your divine punishment. There could be no other outcome than this. for those that defy the gods.
I'll fight if I have to.
This is
To the coast.
Blink and you'll miss. This is the end.
Cannot be. Curse you, wretched mortal. You have soon learned a lesson. Petty tricks against the god or people.
Face my divine wrath!
Gods such as us haven't been. You have soon learned a lesson. Petty tricks against the god or people.
This is true justice!
You think you have seen through. The true form of this is divinity. This is justice.
Rejoice, world!
Another heel attempts to imitate the god. You're aiding me in
All or nothing.
this fight is between an insignificant cretin and any creation born from the twisted mind of a mortal is doomed to be inferior. This world is sullied by the vile acts of mortals. Now all the universe has been defiled, and I can't behind it.
Here you go!
Avoiding such a predictable technique is hardly worthy of any praise.
Here you go!
And so, one fall.
Things should be somewhat calm for now. However, the one most deserving of death is still
Let's go!
Bombs, pests they are.
That one hurt!
None of this is surprising. It's only natural that the quality immortal should exalt themselves. You exalt your strength to such a degree, yet require the assistance of others. How laughable.
Done it. No more games. Here goes.
I cannot fathom what they're planning, but their struggling is on full display. That is hardly worth your praise when you breathe. You call yourself strong. The inability to avoid an attack like that makes you unfit for the description. And so, one fall.
Things should be somewhat calm for now. However, the one most deserving of the death still.
Pests they are.
You mortals only know brutish ways to dominate others.
You may have defeated one of your opponents, but not escaped my godly judgment.
This fun for me?
The continued struggle is pathetic, but painful to watch. Like bombs, pests they are. You may have defeated one of your opponents, but not escaped my godly judgment.
I will not hear your
Into the post. You'll soon learn a lesson. Petty tricks against the god or people.
You mortals only know brutish ways to dominate others.
Have you finally come to terms with your own friend? This is a punishment only a true god could deliver. Accept your comeuppance so long as an endless pain excuse you call it a knife. I will resist your fate is an affront and nothing short of pure evil given the monotonous delay. Another heathen attempts to imitate the god. Your aiding me in battle will not absolve you of your sin.
Here comes a mighty warrior! It's time to face your opponent!
This fight is between an insignificant cretin and any creation born from a twisted mind of a mortal is doomed to be inferior.
Where mortals find squabbles on boredom, this means turning away to a god.
Break. Let's go!
Such a difference is inconsequential. Mortals are an equal representation of the failure of the gods.
Too slow.
What?
Mortals oppress others like them, though I'm hardly surprised at the act. I'm but watching display. You may have defeated one of your opponents, but you have not escaped my godly judgment.
Ultra Big Bang!
I fail to see why they wear that unsightly grin. Their arrogance is unearned, and unwarranted. To employ such brash impudence is beyond me.
Get ready!
You call yourself Strider? The inability to avoid an attack like that makes you unfit for the description. They are. Avoiding such a predictable technique is hardly worthy of any praise. You exalt your strength to such a degree, yet require the assistance of others. How laughable!
You mortals only know brutish ways to dominate others.
Perhaps I expect.
Avoiding such a predictable technique is hardly worthy of any praise.
Take this one.
Mortals oppress others like them, though I'm hardly surprised as I'm but watching self-display.
I'm not done with
And so, one falls.
Things should be somewhat calm for now.
However, the one most deserving of death still lives. Like a boss, pests they are. You have a willingness to impose suffering, to torture your opponent with indicative of your tenderness. Mortals use violence to oppress those weaker than them. Their savagery is hardly inexplicable.
You mortals only know brutish ways to dominate others.
Perhaps I expect. So you finally managed to defeat one. And yet, I still cannot manage to kill. You're too pissed.
Let's do this!
And so, one falls.
It appears we have been relieved of one unfit for this world.
This is easy.
Powers merging together in this one.
How predictable. This is unsurprising. Mortals should know the challenge of gods are grave mistake.
I will show you the power of divine light.
The true form. I can think of no more fitting end than to see a god. Who do you think you have become a god just by fusing and fighting alongside?
Get ready!
This fight between insignificant creation and any creation born from the twisted mind of a mortal is doomed to be inferior. This man is sullied by the vile acts of mortals. Nay, all the universe has been defiled, and I cannot bear it. Such cruelty is emblematic of mortal cowardice. How utterly pathetic. You may have defeated one of your opponents, but have not escaped my godly judgment. Such cruelty is emblematic of mortal cowardice. How utterly pathetic.
I only need one finger to beat you.
You're too pissed. Like the bombs, pests they are. The one on the receiving end must be suffering greatly. You're too pissed.
I'll put you out of your misery. Ultra Big Bang!
So, this is the true scope of your power? I'm deeply impressed. That wasted a considerable amount of my precious time.
If you stand in my way, I'll make you suffer! This right here!
You exalt your strength to such a degree, yet require the assistance of others. How laughable! Am I supposed to be impressed?
Let's test the counter!
What a feeble tactic to employ. Such brash impudence is beyond me. I cannot fathom what they're planning, but they're struggling upon full display.
You're sorry ass toast!
Don't tell me that this is how you make your superiority known.
No
Fair
way.
to say I am unamused.
Here's some more!
Avoiding such a predictable technique is hardly worthy of any praise.
Hope you're ready! You're dead!
Graceless prosperity. I may have no choice but to consign these brutes to unmitigated oblivion. Good mutated pest.
This is where the fight ends! Ultra Big
Mortals use violence to oppress those weaker than them. The savagery is hardly expected.
Let's go! Nowhere!
You call yours code and finally managed to defeat one. And yet, I still cannot manage to kill.
It is a mistake to defy the gods. Blades of judgment.
Have you forgotten? I am God. I can think of no more fitting end than to see a god cower. Another heathen attempts to imitate the gods. Your aiding me in battle will not.
Here comes a mighty warrior! The outcome of this fight is anybody's guess!
Goku. Let's go, Goku. He once again defiles the greatness of the gods with that light. So, mortals fight each other and use their victory to inflate their fragile egos. How odd. None of this is surprising. It is only natural that a petty quarrel between mortals should exhaust them this much. Such a difference is inconsequential. Mortals are an equal representation of the failure of the gods.
Behold! This is divinity!
None of it is surprising. It is only natural that petty quarrel between mortals should exhaust them this much. Such a difference is inconsequential. Mortals are an equal representation of the failure of the gods. None of this is surprising. It is only natural that a petty quarrel between mortals should exhaust them this much. Such a difference is inconsequential. Mortals are an equal representation of the failure of the gods. I am above watching wasteful displays such as these. None of this is surprising. It is only natural that a petty quarrel between mortals should exhaust them this much. Such a difference is inconsequential. Mortals are an equal representation of the failure of the gods.
None of this is surprising. It is only natural that a petty quarrel between mortals should exhaust them this much.
Such a difference is inconsequential. Mortals are an equal representation of the failure of the gods.
None of this is surprising. It is only natural that a petty quarrel between mortals should exhaust them this much.
Such a difference is inconsequential. Mortals are an equal representation of the failure of the gods.
None of this is surprising. It is only natural that a petty quarrel between mortals should exhaust them this much.
Such a difference is inconsequential. Mortals are an equal representation of the failure of the gods.
None of this is surprising. It is only natural that a petty quarrel between mortals should exhaust them this much.
I'm getting bored.
Such a difference is inconsequential. Mortals are an equal representation of the failure of the gods.
You're wasting your energy. Take
Their
a
lack of
leg up.
utility in the fight appears to have forced the hand of their comrade. How embarrassing.
Such a difference is inconsequential. Mortals are an equal representation of the failure of the gods. I fail to see why they wear that unsightly grin on their face. Their arrogance is unearned and unwarranted.
Quit messing around.
None of this is surprising. It is only natural that a petty quarrel between mortals should exhaust them this much.
I fail to see why they wear that unsightly grin on their face. Their arrogance is unearned and unwarranted. Such a difference is inconsequential. Mortals are an equal representation of the failure of the gods.
None of this is surprising. It is only natural that a petty quarrel between mortals should exhaust them this much.
Such a difference is inconsequential. Mortals are an equal representation of the failure of the gods.
Did I scare you? You're wide open.
None of this is surprising. It is only natural that a petty quarrel between mortals should exhaust them this much.
I fail to see why they wear that unsightly grin on their face. Their arrogance is unearned and unwarranted.
Mortals use violence to oppress those weaker than them. Their savagery is hardly unexpected.
I fail to see why they wear that unsightly grin on their face. Their arrogance is unearned and unwarranted.
Mortals use violence to oppress those weaker than them.
That went on far too long.
You don't have what it takes to beat me.